Hey guys, it's Dennis here. Thanks for tuning in. Feeling a lot better now. Definitely not losing my voice anymore. I haven't really been doing much aside from editing drone videos. Today I'm going to show you guys one of the tour that I went in Manila. Costs about $20. Takes about 3 to 4 hours. Basically, you get to visit Intramuros, which is one of the historic sort of sites in Manila. It was there back when the when Spain occupied the Philippines back in the 1400s, or anyway, back in a long time. As you may or may not know, the Philippines were colonized by Spain. Hopefully this video will give you a look and feel of what the tour looks like. Again, it's about 3 to 4 hours. It costs about $20 to $25, I think. But it's in the heart of Manila. There's a lot of heritage and stories behind the construction of the walls and how it still sort of survived to this day. It's one of the worldwide heritage sites identified by the Global Heritage Fund. Definitely do recommend if you are visiting Manila to try and check Intramuros. I'll put in more information in the description to check out where you can find any particular tours happening in Intramuros. Started off with obviously meeting up and catching up with the tour guide. So it was a couple of guidelines on interaction. You can ask as many questions as you want. We basically seen a few vintage houses that remained there in so many years. We've been to Fort Santiago, which is one of the oldest fortifications in Manila. I believe that was built back in the 1570s. A couple of churches, couple of sceneries there, which is beautiful. There is a museum that we went as well. Part of that tour is going to the museum as well, where you get to see the Philippines' national hero, which is Jose Rizal. A couple of things, images and items that's been left behind, paintings as well as a couple of his last letters before he passed away. Sorry, before he was executed. Sorry. And after a brief talk inside the museum, we went outside and checked out some of the sceneries. Beautiful bay. Manila Bay is pretty big. Unfortunately, I can definitely see there's some little bit of garbage lying around Manila Bay. It is unfortunate. It would have been great if this was all been cleaned up. Part of the tour, we get to ride a pedicab, or I think that's what it's called, pedicab. Took me about to go to the next place, which is a church, which is one of the oldest church in Manila. So it took us about 15 minutes. And finally we land on the church, one of the oldest church. I can't remember the name. I think it's one of the oldest church. I can't remember the name. You get to see what's inside, obviously paying respects to what's happening in there.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And finally, the tour ends at the place called Barbara's, which I believe is a Filipino restaurant. had a bit of dessert and drinks in there, and that's about it. If you are traveling to Philippines and you're interested to find out a little bit more about the cultural sort of insights of the Spanish colonization, this is a good place to start. I would definitely recommend you guys checking out Intramuros tour. I'll add the link in the description below. I didn't really do much video in the Philippines. I am definitely coming back to Manila, and I'll try to cover as much as I can this time around. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel for more travel videos.